What's going on, Tommy?
What's up, Jack?
Not having a great day. On top of that, terrible weather.
Yeah, you can thank God for that.
The weather?
Yeah.
Sure, God's busy with way more important things than the weather.
I'm not a big believer in God. I believe in science. The Bible isn't logical and doesn't make any sense to me.
Why not?
Well, first, in Genesis, God created the heavens and earth from stardust. How could it be stardust? It was definitely the Big Bang Theory.
Well, you don't believe that being created from stardust isn't one of God's miracles? Catholics don't oppose the Big Bang Theory. In fact, Catholics describe this event as the universe exploding with God's love.
Well, Genesis also says that God created the earth in 6 days. Any half-brained scientist knows that there's no way this is true.
Obviously, you can't take this literally. Much of the Bible is rooted in myth. It has a deeper meaning. We don't know how long it actually took. Days could have been years, and months could have been centuries.
Alright, then how do you explain when it says that Eve came from Adam's rib?
Again, you can't take these verses too literally. The meaning behind this myth is that man and women are created equal. Much of the Bible's meaning is to teach lessons and isn't supposed to be literal. They are called to live side by side.
Could you explain evolution to me?
Evolution does not contradict the Bible. Catholics believe that God was a part of the evolution process.
The stories of Genesis don't make logical sense and contradict each other's teachings. Could you explain them?
Stories are myths, but the deeper meaning lies in what the story is teaching, but not the story itself. Evolution can go hand in hand with the Bible because God perfectly planned our existence from the beginning of time.
Then how do you explain the dome written about in Genesis? Do you really believe that a dome controls the weather and the seasons?
The authors of the Bible did not have the scientific resources that we do today. Obviously, we know that from modern technology that is not the case. But the writers of the Bible at first did the best they could to explain the seasons with the resources they had.
How the heck do you explain the talking snake in the story of Adam and Eve?
Tommy boy, snakes obviously can't talk. This is an example of a myth that teaches a lesson. The snake is a representation of our struggle with temptation and wanting to be God.
I guess the Bible's teachings are a little bit more plausible, but science and the Bible have to contradict somehow.
They don't have to. Science and theology can go hand in hand. Science is to answer the how, while theology is to answer the why questions. Theology is based on how we could live our lives, and science talks about how life is happening.
Oh. Thank you for helping me understand the Bible and the creation stories better.
No problem. Next time you have questions, you should go down to your local church and ask the local priest.
Thanks.
No problem.
See you, Jack.
See you.